Little guy. Well, as you may have guessed, I'm out here again for another E-Rider session, and I've returned back to the drain where I had all that action last time. Now this time I've come back armed with some slightly bigger lures, just to see if I can tempt a bigger fish. But if I don't, I'm sure I'll get some great action anyway. There's plenty of small pike in here. I've decided to go in with a larger lure, but one that doesn't make too much splash and too much disturbance when it goes in, because the water is super clear today. So I've opted for the new V2 reel eel, and I've gone for that in a really dark brown with some lovely gold glitter on it. And I think in these clear peaty waters that'll work an absolute treat. It's got a little red highlight on the tail as well that should really get them going. But just in case, I brought my gravity twitch rod with me as well, and even a small crankbait in case they're fry feeding. So I'm going to work this riverbank and see what I can get. The combo I've decided to use today for the bigger lures is the SG4 8'6", 70 to 150 gram power game. Now that's an absolute gun of a rod which will launch small lures and big lures. I'm casting on the lighter end of the spectrum, and I've paired that with the SG8 250 LH reel. In terms of approach, same as last time, you've got these really big, wide, gappy, stodgy weed banks, and the fish can get in there. And I think with water this clear, that's the only reason why they're willing to feed so eagerly in this drain, is they've got all that cover. So we're trying to creep up on these areas quietly and perform long casts down them, and just creep the lure super slow past it because it is cold. We've had some heavy frosts here. So there's a couple of really cool features with the G2 reel wheels. One is the addition of a rattle. Inside there's quite an aggressive rattle. The colour palettes are a lot better as well in my opinion. That dark brown really seals the deal for me. It's one of my favourite colour lures. I love dark lures in clear water. A simple release hook on a swivel, so it's got freedom to move, and the tail simply unscrew. There we go. Another little one on the heel. Almost off the surface, that one. He's going under. Here he comes. Here he comes. Oh, how angry is this guy? Oh my. Come here. Come to Robbie. Proper angry little pike like there. And he absolutely crushed that eel. Look at that for a snack. What was this guy thinking, eh? Beautiful colours though, really dark this one. Right, let's get this one unhooked and pop him back. That didn't take long. Oh my. Oh gosh. Another little guy. once again on that eel. Barely had time to hit the water. There we go. Whoa, really fat one, this one. Oh, he wanted that eel. Look at the belly on that pike. Well, fishing on the way up was interesting. We managed 3. We didn't get quite as many as I thought I would using the bigger lures, but they were good takes. One of them followed it in and the others just hit it almost as soon as it hit the water, which I think I've got the weight just right for this sort of venue. I did miss a few fish on the way up, so I perhaps will change lures, try something different and see if I can pick them up on the drift back. There we go. You just couldn't resist, could you, buddy? Well, I've gone back to an area where I had some follows on that eel and managed to catch myself a much better stamper fish. I had a follow off a decent one and I figured putting the gravity twitch through would pull out a better stamp. Now, if it's not a monster, probably again scraping double figures with these really thick fat fish, but a beauty all the same. Let's get this one back. Well, that concludes another kayak session. Sunset, losing light really quick. So a little bit harder this time. I picked up those first 3 fish on the V2 hard eel, but ultimately I had to go back to my favourite gravity twitch to get the job done. What a lovely fish that was. Another great session on the E-Rider Kayak. There we go.